Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. So this is a fairly quick page that I did in my craft journal, and I did it on a page where I'd used a bit of leftover paint. The colours that I'd used were turquoise, eggplant and orchid. Really pretty colours together. And you can see I just brushed those across the page. I think there might have even been a bit of heather on there as well. And then I'm using one of the faces from the collage tissue paper from Dina Wakeley, from the pack of church doodles, and I'm just cutting that out, and that is going to be stuck on the left hand side of the page. I'm going to stick that down using some gel medium. So one of the great things about this collage tissue paper is if you glue it down really well, it kind of melts into the page and disappears. And it really is just about getting your application of gel medium really even underneath, and then it really does, you'll see it just disappears and it leaves just the lines behind. It's fabulous, and the images just then become part of your page. So then once it was dry, I'm just going over some of the lines, and I am just using a gel pen for this. I'm not too worried about whether the pen is going to bleed or anything like that. This isn't a permanent pen. But I kind of knew I wasn't going to use any more wet media on here, and I'm taking a bit of inspiration from Michelle Logan here and just doing some kind of shading, some cross-hatching almost on some of the face, which is something that she often does on some of her pages. One of the fabulous things about art journaling, particularly as I'm on Instagram, that you find you can take so much inspiration from the other artists on there, and there are so many very talented artists on Instagram who are very generous with sharing their ideas and their techniques, and that is one of the things that I really love about the little community of art journalers on Instagram. So then once I've done that, I'm then using the Scribbled Branches stamp set from Dina Wakeley, and I'm just using this one particular stamp on my page, and I'm stamping it just onto the edges a little bit, and then I'm using some turquoise paint. I'm just going in and filling in some of the little leaves on the branches. So one thing you will find with the craft journal is that the paper is quite thirsty unless it's got a layer of paint on it already, or some clear gesso. I couldn't think of my words then. Clear gesso. But it kind of doesn't matter because it gives a real nice, you get a different effect with the different things that you use. This is a stamp from the I Am stamp set. I'm just stamping those words on there a few times, and then I am going to do some writing on there as well. You notice that I keep all my stamp sets in clear poly pockets, and I have them all stood up in a box, so it makes them really easy to kind of leaf through when I'm looking for the one that I want. Then I'm using a Posca pen, and I'm just writing my words into this little bit of space in the middle of the page. And then I'm using a turquoise Posca pen and just adding some dots onto the page as well. And then I decided I was going to go in with the Signo Uniball in white and just in a sketchy way just outline those branches. So all these little layers are just kind of creating that really pretty textured effect where the stamps have been added. And adding that white pen just pulls them into the foreground a little bit more. And that pretty much is it for this page, apart from adding a few more. I think I added some white dots on there as well. That is all I did. So really quick page, using the collage tissue paper as a focal point and adding some more stamping and some words on there, and there you, voila, you have an art journal page that was really quick to make. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.